Classic Keys, man. Um, if you want to subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for every time I put out a scheme or anything coming new, you'll be the first to go ahead and get it. It'll pop right up on your YouTube notifications. For Twitch, follow me on Twitch. It's Classic Keys, the same thing as my YouTube. Um, and when you follow that, you'll get a subscribe to your phone, basically knowing when I'm going live, playing Madden, salary cap, seasons, any tournaments, or if I'm in the 2K League Combine. So definitely show love and support. Definitely follow every time that I'm streaming on Twitch. Come through and see what I'm doing. If I'm on 2K or whatever, just show love, because I'm showing love every time I'm putting these schemes out. Man, we want to go ahead and we're going to go to the Singleback Y Trips. I got to show y'all something great out of Y Trips and what I like to do. The first thing I like to do in Y Trips is I like to go ahead and take this stick play out and put Salem in, and I like to take the blunt dive out and put a regular dive in. And I like to come out in a stretch. And this is one of my favorite schemes. We can go over a cover three, whatever. This is one of my favorite schemes now. Like in this set, if I see that the cornerback is all the way down, then I'm not going to go ahead and run the ball at all. If they are, then I'm going to go ahead and go to my dive. But if I see them coming out just something like this, just regular, just sitting back, then I'm going to go ahead and run the ball, and I'm going to go ahead and get as many yards as I can. I'll probably go to a little bit of blind play just for a little bit. I'm just showing y'all how effective that this Singleback Y Trips is. I've been using it for a long time now. Get the block. All right. I've been using it for a long time now, and it's really successful. It's really great. As long as you get that edge block right there, you're off to the races. And Jay Ajayi, he's gonna break the tackles, whatever it is. So. That you just see that play works good. You can go ahead and switch to the dive. The dive is real good. You can take this dive, either cut it back or cut it straight up to the middle. Whether how it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how it is, but you use this dive is when the cornerbacks are blitzing up, because that's how you know they're going in. Right now, the dive might not be too effective because that's what they're playing on right now in the cover three. But what I want to show you is this scheme right here. It's called PA slot cross. I'm going to go ahead and back this ball up, and that's why I wanted to go over cover three first. So you'll look for the stretches. The stretch is not there, then I definitely going to sub into the side of the PA slot cross. Then you're going to get like several plays that's going to be open right here. Only thing that you need to do is drag this guy right here, Torrey Smith. That's it. This is the play right here. First play, the first person I'm looking for is Jay Ajayi, right along the yards. I'm going to go ahead and truck and get about like 10 yards. So Ajayi's open every time. The next thing that I want to look for is circle. So if he's covered on Ajayi, then I want to go ahead and throw. I want to go ahead and throw the circle. This is like something that you'll probably do until like a cover four if Ajayi's not open. So like if somebody was to switch to coverage and Ajayi's not open, you want to go ahead and hit Torrey Smith right then and there. That's if Ajayi's not open. Now, I'm going to show you different coverages where Ajayi is definitely not open. Now, but the play is Aguilar. In cover three, he's definitely a good cover three beater. You're going to see him get open, wide open right here. Boom. And then we hit into the stretches right there. So Aguilar is going to get wide open in that little tight little scheme every time. If you see cover three, you already know this is hitting home. You already know this is hitting home. I got Aguilar twice just now. So you already know that's hitting home for cover three. Cover three we killing. Also, you have this play called Salem. This is killing cover four and cover three. You'll get the seam. You'll get Torrey Smith, and you'll get Aguilar. So, you'll just watch out for this. Right now, you see Aguilar right here. You get the block. We cut up more yards, and we get 10 yards right here. This is a scheme, man. Like, this is killing all types of plays. You'll still get that outside with Alshon Jeffrey as well. And you'll also get this play up the top right here. For cover four, I think that's a cover four beater. You'll go for a cover four or cover two for that. And we want to go ahead and get out of here, man. We want to go ahead and get out of here. Singleback Y Trips. I'm definitely going to go back to the stretch. This time we're going to go over the cover 4. Now, like I said, if they're not playing down towards on the, like, if they're not playing, like, you know, tight, then I want to go ahead and run this Y Trips. I want to go ahead and get this Y Trips one definitely outside of sync. If we can get that extra block, we off to the day we go, and then we're off to the races. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. You'll have that. If you don't see the corner pressing up, then you want to go ahead and dive in. Now let's go back into PA slot cross. If we don't get the outside, we definitely get sold. See, he's covered on the outside. Now you see the inside of Torrey Smith, and Torrey Smith is going to get open. This is for cover 4. This is how you destroy the cover 4 route. And all you got to do is just look at that linebacker. He's going to go ahead and play a Jahi. And now you got Torrey Smith, and now you go ahead and get your yards, maybe 5 to 10 yards or whatever. Now also, you'll see that Nelson Aguilar route is wide open. You cannot miss it. Right there, wide open. Cover 4 is getting killed by this too. It doesn't even matter what play you in. And if you wanted to adjust it to something else, you can go ahead and put an out route on the field too. Just, you know, just to mix up your coverages or whatever was going on with your guys, and go ahead, and then we got an out route. So, you know, out routes beat cover 4. I said this all year. Out routes going to beat cover 4. So cover 4, that's exactly what you want to look for. This is exactly what you want to do. And also, if you could, like, if you want to leave it stock, and if you could get that outside play for cover 4 for a money beater, you actually could. This little Alshon Jeffrey route. He's not the fastest guy, but if you can get your blocks, and Nick Foles not the fastest neither, but if you can get your blocks, this is definitely a money play, a cover 4 beater. Whereas though you're off to the races, you might have to block the running back. He won't do it. Hold on. But this definitely does. Like, if you had Carson Wentz in the game, this is beating. I'm trying to tell you. Let me block this guy. This is beating. I'm trying to tell you. This is literally beating. You see that Alshon Jeffrey? I can't get it because the edge heat. Oh my goodness, the edge heat. But I just want to show you one time that this is an automatic. It's a touchdown. If we can get to the edge here, okay, there it is. Oh, why did he stop running? But this is a touch. He stops running. But as you can see, this is automatically a touchdown. He's wide open, and you know, practice mode, the defense plays OP. Like, whether do you know? But as you can see right there, I don't know why he stopped running, but usually they keep going right here. This is an automatic touchdown. He stops running and do a little stutter, but he gets wide open, and you could definitely hit him in between that. In between that route. Now we want to go ahead and go to a cover 4. This is definitely a scheme. This is not a you know, I'm just going to show you one play and that's just going to be it. No, this is a scheme. This is beating all coverages. We want to go ahead to a cover 2 press. Cover 2, that can get to the outside too. We want to go ahead and go over this play right here again. And then cover 2, we definitely probably going to look for Alshon right here. Like, we're probably looking for oh my goodness, he drops it. We'll probably want to look for Alshon here. It's still, like, you know, you can still get the running back involved for cover 2, but right here we want to hit Torrey Smith. And that's exactly what you're going to look for. You're going to look for Torrey Smith there. Like, that combo, what I'm doing right here with the running back, that running back is occupying him. And you want to go ahead and hit that. We can also go ahead and hit Nelson Aguilar again. So this is this play right here, man. PA slot cross is one of my plays that I was using last year's Madden actually too. I want to go ahead and get the spin. It was one of my plays that I was using actually last year's Madden, and I was using the same exact plays, you know. So I mean, just lucky enough that I'm able to use these plays. So we go ahead and get sacked there. But you know, all in all, that's beating cover 2. You want to go ahead and go to man-to-man real fast. Man-to-man, this is real open too, and you know, the same exact, and you know, and Salem as well, like Salem as well for cover 2, that's beating cover 2 as well. Like, so it's just the same scheme. All you're doing is dragging the other route, and that's it. You know, that's basically it. Let's go over contain. That's about a good enough man you can go. And as a man, it's doing the same thing, and Aguilar is definitely beating you know, you should be able to take this to a touchdown, honestly. This play is beating everything, man. Like, you can even slant or whatever Torrey Smith, and you can get Torrey Smith open if the pressure's not there. I'm playing against the Jaguars defense. I wanted to play against a non-defense that was, you know, that was able to. I wanted to play against a good enough defense, whereas though it's no excuses saying, oh well, that was real easy or whatever. But as you can see, you got all these different routes open. You get circle from the rip. You get circle, and you get R1. And you know, if Jeffrey is fast enough, Jeffrey be able to beat that up the seam or whatever. But the first thing I'm looking for Aguilar, and I'm looking for the races, and we just automatically either gonna look for a touchdown. So a man-to-man, that is beating everything too. Also a man, this is beating everything too. You got this route with Aguilar. You got Ertz. I'm not looking for Ertz. I'm either looking for Aguilar or I'm looking for this route right here, which shouldn't have been picked. Ramsey picked it. The route that he's doing, that Torrey Smith is doing, he should be able to get a speed boost around Ramsey. There we go. He should be able to get a speed boost around Ramsey and go ahead and keep going for the play. Now, you got to be very, very patient what this is, but that route right there, that circle is on, beats a lot of plays. That will be cover 4, that will be cover 2, cover 3. That route, all you got to do is wait for it to open up, and then you're just automatically good, like whatever that is. Now, I want to get into this route right here that Alshon Jeffrey is running. He's definitely going to beat the man coverage out here. I just got to stay stapling in the pocket. Go ahead, hit that. And it's basically like a weird C route that nobody else uses. This Salem right here, this is a real deep C route. You can actually make it shorter by pressing triangle, square, and then go ahead and hit R1 on the smart route. There we go. We made it shorter. This is a good C route. I'm trying to tell you. It kills cover 3. I should have went over that. It kills cover 3. And it kills man-to-man. All you got to do is go ahead and step up in the pocket. Wait till he breaks off. We go ahead, and then we hit it. You don't want to be moving all around the pocket and everything. You got to stay poised in the pocket when you're doing these, you know, these amount of plays. Now, I want to go ahead for at least a minute over the run and just show you some things that I do over the run. Now, we want to go ahead and go into wide trips. I'm going to go ahead and go stretch. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go random 4-3 defense. Random 4-3 defense. Now, there here, right here, you should be able to get something off the stretch. He breaks through the stretch. Don't know how he did it, but we go ahead and make around it. That's all sealed. Ajayi is off to the races. I'm trying to tell you, this stretch is so effective. It's one of my favorite stretches. Now, I don't see nobody playing down. If we can get somebody to play down on it, then we're good. But I don't see nothing playing down. Nobody's playing close in the 4-3. Nobody's playing close. But if they are playing close, you want to go ahead, hit this dive, go ahead, and you see how effective the dive is. You see how effective the dive is. So if they're not playing close, you go ahead, you hit this dive. I also like to do this dive right here. I switch into flex. You probably see me live on stream. I'm switching to flex, and I go ahead and I hit this dive. And then I would end up running this dive to give them a different look and go ahead. If I got any amount of holes, then I want to go ahead and look at the Ajayi. Look at the beast mode, man. And that's how we gonna end the stream, fellas, man. I'm your boy Classic Keys. I just gave you a wide trip scheme, beating all coverages, what runs I like to do, and also subbing into this type of run. I only really sub into this for this run. I don't sub it for anything else. But just to give your other guys a look, you go ahead and you sub your players out. I'll show you how to sub the players out. I'll show you how to, which runs that you want to do if they're playing up. All you got to do is look at that corner right there. That corner right there that Nelson Aguilar is facing up. If they are pressing, you want to go ahead and you can do either two things. You can motion Torrey Smith and bring him down for a little minute and then go ahead and do that because it blocks that up. But then also, you go ahead and switch to the dive, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of things you can do. I'm your boy, Classic Keys. I'm ending this. This is Singleback Y Trips. Make sure you study this. Shout out to my Arsenal, man, who's been right there with me from beginning to end. Going from 10 dudes in the chat to 60-something dudes in the chat. Plus, shout out to everybody who has the ebook. This is definitely for everybody who's ever out there, man. Make sure you get your boy a follow. If you like this, 10 or more likes, I give a new scheme. Also, I'll be going over the playbook. So definitely hit me up and give your boy a follow. Give your boy a follow on Twitch and hit me up. And I'll see you guys next time, man.